brains out.
Sammy, do you... 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx. It froze up, but I'm back. What's good, everybody? I hope you guys have a great holiday weekend, the 4th of July. Hope you guys have a safe one with your families. Shout out to everybody out there that watches the show. I appreciate you. Shout out to Sonny. Hope he's doing better. We got a lot to talk about today. Let me give some shout outs real quick before we get in to the dirt, because there's a lot going on. Craig, what's going on? Happy 4th of July. Kev, how are you? I'm doing great. Things are really good. Joy, how are you? Happy 4th of July. Rest in peace to Alan Kaiser. Someday he will get justice. And just to let Sammy Gravano know, after you die, I'll still be here to expose you and the truth. So, like, don't think you're going to pass away and then things are just going to go away. No, don't work like that. You will always be known as the person who ratted on John Gotti, the most despicable person in the mob. You're known as a parasite. And if you think people respect you, you're wrong. They might smile in your face, but trust me, when you turn around and walk away, they're like, he's a rat. The difference between me and them is I'll say it to your face, but you know what you are. No one needs to say anything to you. You know what you are. And I think you're getting complacent. A lot of these cooperators, I think you're getting very complacent. And you have a false sense of security. So keep going out and being in public places, going to the cigar bar where John Gotti Jr. was there, the day before? So, yeah, keep being complacent. You think everything's going to be fine if you run into John Gotti Jr.? I highly doubt that. Yeah, I unsubscribed to Sammy 3 months after he came out telling some BS all the time. Yeah, I'm not subscribed to him. Especially making threats on a live stream, right? He did. And he talks like he's still the underboss, Craig. You're right. He talks like he's still in the mob and all this shit. Tato would be proud of me. No, he wouldn't. Everyone hates you, Sammy Gravano. Even the dead people. They're up there fucking cursing you. And when you die, you're going to have a great time. John Gotti will take care of you then. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Raekwon, what's good? Gnome, shout out to you. Nice to see you here. Everett, Pink Panther, congratulations on the 10.9 subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate it. Steve, how are you? So let's get into today's video. Oops, wrong video. Oh, looky here. He doesn't have his vest on today. All right, let's get to the real content. Hit the like button, subscribe, make sure the bell is on all so you get all my content. Let's get to it.
Days, you know, and they say, I'll blow your brains out.
Sammy, do you think you'll ever have a sit down with John Gotti Jr.?
For him to even think about that, no, it'll never happen.
I doubt it. You know, listen, I cooperated against his
I doubt it. He's holding grudges. I only put his father in prison for the rest of his life, you know? He should sit down with you, right?
His father hurt himself.
His father hurt himself from having you around. That's the only reason why he hurt himself.
He knows a lot of this stuff. But it is his father, and I guess it might become personal.
Wait. What? Is this guy for real? It might become personal? You put his father in prison for the rest of his life. He died in prison. So what the fuck are you talking about? Tammy Gravano, knock it off. Go with your little posse and run off into the sunset. You and your son can have a great 4th of July with his rat daddy. No one's gonna cry when you die, Sammy. Trust me. People are gonna be celebrating. There's gonna be fireworks probably. It's gonna be a great day.
Afraid of him. I don't want to, I want to have. I loved John Gotti. Whatever happened between him and me, that's our fucking business. Not my son's business, not his son's business, even though his son was in the life.
It's everyone's fucking business. You made it everyone's business, Tammy.
Mine wasn't. But I would expect he'll be angry. And I'm not putting on a show to show people. I mean, I'm not against it. It depends on his attitude and whatever. I mean, I saw his son have a fight with Floyd Mayweather. Mm-hmm. And at the end, they shouldn't listen. Floyd Mayweather won the decision. It's a great fighter. You didn't lose to a punk. You lost to a great fighter. You should have just accepted that. Instead of come running in the ring to fucking fight and do all that bullshit. So that scares me a little bit. Now, if it was my son, I would have went over to Floyd Mayweather, shook his hand. Listen, you're one of the best fighters ever. You never even lost. And giving my son a
No, you would have put a gun to your son's head and said, what the fuck you talking about me for? Don't fucking lie like you're a family man. You tell him, go out there and sell this ecstasy, son. That's what you would tell your son. You're nothing but a scumbag, Sammy. Why don't you talk about your affair with Jack Russo? Huh? Talk about how you killed your wife's brother because he was going to out you for being gay, Sammy. Why don't you do that? Is there a reason you don't do that? Don't worry. There's details on the way.
In the ring with you, I would want to shake your hand. Not be mad that you won. I would want to shake your hand. I don't know. When they did that, it said certain racial bullshit. I thought it was very weak. Not the thing to do. Not just because of people don't like it.
Why don't you talk about how you were talking about your granddaughter, using racial slurs for your granddaughter? Why don't you talk about that, Sammy? When you found out your daughter was having a baby with a black guy, why don't you talk about that? Because I got people that were there. They were with you in federal prison when you found out you were having a granddaughter and that she was going to be black. Do you remember what you said, Sammy? Because they do. And we're going to bring them on and they're going to explain what you said. We might have to put that one on Patreon because you know how YouTube does it. But you're definitely going to get thrown under the bus, Tammy.
But that's not what you were bred to be. I don't think John Gotti would like you doing that. Your father.
Hey, Cajun and Brittany,
I look
thank
at things maybe in a different way.
Steve, happy 4th of July.
I'm in a different age bracket. But I think back even when I was young, I still got fucking fire in me. I could be 80, 90, 100. I think I'm going to die with that fire in me. I don't think it's those are the right things. So having a sit down with John Gotti, I would do it. I think
It's never going to happen.
it would be an enormous thing.
Hey, Dom, what's up, man? I was going to hit you up in a little bit. Happy 4th of July, my friend. Kev, of course he hated it. He was a part of the ABs. Yeah. Yeah. He's a part of the ABs. Of course he hated his own granddaughter, right?
You know, when you're talking about your podcast and all this stuff, if it was something that could be manly, respectful, I would love that.
Make sure you guys go check out The Fighter's Voice with Don McGuire. It's got a great show.
You know, the last thing I want to do is disrespect him, fight him, or do any stupid shit like that. I would be disrespecting John, who's dead.
What? Wait, what? Is he for real? Like, is this guy in reality? He put John Gotti in prison for the rest of his life. And now he's saying, oh, that would be disrespectful to John because he's dead. Wow. I got some advice for you, Sammy. Free advice. You want to take it? You should go to the sit down with John Jr. and see what happens to you. I don't think you would walk out.
And I don't want to do that. Like I said, certain things, like a woman, I know certain issues or certain things. Sometimes I don't want to disclose it. I don't give a fuck.
Like a woman, he said, because he's the woman of the relationship. Oh, man. He is the woman. He's the bottom bull.
Good scene in Hollywood, I don't want to do it. It's just against what I want, or it's just against my thoughts or who I am. So I think this is the thing too. I like I said, I missed him by 2-3 days. You know.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
We missed him by 2-3 days.
Oh, yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. John Jr. was there. We missed him. You're lucky you missed him. I think you're a little complacent there, Sammy. And I think all your bullshit is going to catch up with you. Now let's get to the threats.
You say and do. You went to California. Guy talked about my shoes. They were shitty shoes. You don't like the way I dress. I would give him surprised you threatened the guy and his wife and kid.
All right, here we go. Now, he's talking about James Proctor here, all right? James Proctor allegedly texted Sammy and said, Tato, the guy that hates Sammy Gravano because he's a cooperating rat, he said Tato would be rolling in his grave if he seen you today. He's like, my Tato loves me. And watch how he goes unhinged. Watch this.
And we know who we're talking about. I think we all know. And he said, Tato and Shorty are probably rolling in their grave that they made you and whatever. I said, listen,
did that drip taste good, Sammy? Did that cocaine drip you just got taste good?
I think we all know.
Hey, Eli, what's up?
I said,
Sammy, how are you?
And he said, Tato and Shorty are probably rolling in their grave that they made you and whatever.
Watch, he's going to get the cocaine drip right here. Ooh.
I said, listen, I said to the guy that I'm going to come over your fucking house.
What?
With cannolis and wine, cannoli cake.
Watch, he talks about the dude's wife and kids.
And talk to you. What's in front of your wife and kids?
Now, who thinks I'm great. Who thinks he's being playful? I'm gonna go over there with cannolis and cake in front of your wife and kids. Sammy, you're becoming unhinged.
Just like you came here and tried to talk to me. My son slapped you.
Oh, now he's talking about Lee Cole. Has Sammy heard about Loman? We should tell him. He's been running his mouth about him. Loman needs to take his meds.
This is not him, but this is his partner that I'm talking to. So I told this guy, do you take, if I say I'm going to come over your house with cannoli cake?
Yeah, but he's talking about James. Watch.
And wine, you take that as a threat? And my guys, Tato and them, should be ashamed of me because I threatened the wife and the kids? Well, then you're a fucking moron. I don't threaten people.
I don't threaten people. Watch. I kill them. No, you don't. You killed one person, scammy.
When I killed, I come and kill you. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to kill you. I don't threaten you. That's an imbecile.
And you would be one, Sammy. You would be an imbecile. Kev, thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Lovely. How are you? Tammy Gravano. Tammy the Fool Gravano.
We'll do that. Well, I'm saying I'm going to come over with cake and wine and everything. I want to try to straighten him out.
I want to try to straighten him out. What are you going to put him down with your little mafia you have? Renee, the arm naked fisherman. Thank you for joining us.
Get off my fucking back and put his wife and his kid involved. What you're doing. Not with me, but with other people. You're maybe putting your family at risk. That's what I would.
He said you're putting your family at risk. Of what? Of what? You gonna bring your buddy with you? You should. I got an idea there, Tammy Gravano. You should come meet me in Brooklyn or the Bronx. We could have a conversation. Bring all the people you want with you. Bring your son. Bring whoever you want. You guys are so tough. Bring them. Bring Areola with you. Bring your friend Gino, Eugene. Bring them. We'll see what happens.
Tell me it's not a threat. And if you think of that when you're going to tell me who's rolling, that you have a little experience in the street, you're a fucking moron.
You come to the wrong neighborhood, sweetheart. Bring all your buddies with you too, Scammy.
I'm not going to answer you on my phone, but I'm answering you now. You're a moron.
So behind the scenes, he's texting with James Proctor.
Moron. That's it. You take that as a threat? How is that a threat? I'm telling you, I'm gonna come over with fucking cannoli cake, wine, and then with your wife and your kids, and I'm gonna talk to you.
What do you think Scammy means by this? What's your opinion in the chat? Staxx, you are hilarious with these roasts, bro. Limo is a clown for sure, though. Mo stirs up BS and is a clown himself. James is okay. It's too funny. Areola. Yeah, Areola. He controls that areola of Springfield.
That's a threat? Wow.
Yeah, he needs a good adjustment at his age. He definitely does. I don't think reality has hit him to the extent of what he's done to people's lives. And I think a lot of these people are complacent. Like Weenie Genie. This guy, oh yeah, watch out. Lock up your fucking jewelry and your watches. Cause he just might be in the fucking shadows creeping. This guy dancing all around, ready for his next murder. Then you got this one, right? Watch out. He's already got 2 bodies. He's working on the third. Real dangerous guy here. These people are insane.
I don't know what the fuck is running through this guy's mind. That's a threat. What if I turned around and told him I'll blow your fucking brains out?
With what gun, Sammy? What gun you gonna do that with? The one you got hidden in your little shack there? Because we all know he's got a gun nearby, right? And I don't know how that works. How does a person convicted of all these murders and racketeering and all this shit get to carry a gun? Just curious. Sammy is the biggest trash bag in the world. Like, insanely fake.
Now that's a fucking threat. Not that I'm coming over with cake. All right, let me get off because now I just pumped this guy's video and he'll be. I pumped him up.
You hear his little lapdog? She laughs like Weenie Boy here too. She laughs just like him. What's that? That's Barillo pad. He's going on his 3rd hit.
Amina gave me this. I'm not sure if she wants me to shut up or she wants
Watch what he says.
me to kill him.
I'm not sure if she wants me to shut up or if she wants me to kill him. What? I mean, I don't know. I think these people really have lost their mind. I don't think they live in reality. I think Sammy, the rat Gravano, thinks he's still in the mafia. And he thinks people respect him. That's the thing. He thinks people really respect him. When we all know they don't. They might smile in his face, but when they turn, they're like, he's a fucking rat piece of shit. He killed Alan Kaiser. Rest in peace to Alan Kaiser. He'll get justice when you die. It's coming, Scammy. Hey, William Crooks, what's going on? He's 5-0. Primo, what's good, man?
That's hilarious.
So, but I just
Oh,
wanted
man,
to
it's
answer that
crazy,
question because he said, Tata would be embarrassed. Tata wouldn't be embarrassed to me. No way, no how. When I cooperated, he died years later.
Doug says, Staxx, you're working so much, man. How you doing it? Seems daily you're pumping out content. Recent Bill, you deserve great life now, man. Financially, and respect from all watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of content is on the way. If you guys don't know, I dropped a video yesterday with a former Hells Angel from Philadelphia. That one's a 10-part series. So part 2 will be dropping tomorrow. There's another one of the prison guard, Todd Bartos. That's dropping today at 7. And the ones that are coming up are insane. Everybody probably remembers. Here, I'll show you guys. Anyone that's from Philadelphia, around that area. Let me show you something. Everyone probably most likely, will remember this. If it ever loads. Everyone probably remembers this from back in the day when this was taken, right? Well, we got the inside scoop on how that took place, why it happened, like what exactly was going on down there, because it was like a mystery for so long. There's just a picture of these guys with this sign, and people were like, what? So the inside scoop is on part 3 of the interview with Repo. Shout out to Repo Rod. He's a great guy. Shout out to Pee Wee. We got a lot more on the way. Let's get back to it.
Never win against me. And there's people around. And he said, before, a year or two before he died, John betrayed him, and he betrayed John.
He's trying to justify what he did. Have a great day, Lindsay. He's trying to justify it. Joe Della, what's good, man? How are you? Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Staxx definitely works hard for us. Enjoy a great show and content. Thank you. Definitely. I'm going to keep it coming for you guys. I got some pretty big interviews on the way, so you guys know I try to outdo myself every time, and I will.
Yeah.
I got content no one else can get.
Understood it. So he wouldn't be anything I've ever done in my fucking life. My Tato.
My Tato. Tato hates your guts, Sammy. Hates you. I think Tato probably, yeah, he hates you. 100%. Not if he does. Everyone does. Secretly, they hate you. They might smile in your face. That's why Hollywood's a good place for you, Sammy. A lot of fakeness out there, so it's perfect for you. Everyone can smile in your face like you're a great person. You're not. You know the truth. You know what you are.
Would be proud of.
That's right.
And anything he done is his life. I would be proud of. So when you guys, or then there's very few when I say you guys. I don't mean
very few, huh? I got a whole chat that hates you.
A lot of guys, because you guys are on my stations are great, good people. But you other small group of fucking jerk-offs. If that's the only way that you can make money is to try and knock me or Michael Franchise because he has a big following, or
screw him too. Michael Franchise is a trash bag too. All of them. I don't understand how they think somehow like they have integrity. They don't. They don't have integrity. I think JC has a contract on him.
even knock his father.
Even knock his father. Sammy, just shut your rat ass up and sit back in your fucking chair around your fucking college students. Just be the rat that you are, okay?
I had this, and that's why. She's right when she went like this.
People are brainwashed by this guy. I don't know. They are, because they don't know the extent of what he's done. They don't know. They don't have a clue of what Sammy Gravano is about.
She's right. I'll tell you why. I'm done with that.
Oh, now you're done with them? You just went on for a fucking half hour about them.
I don't want to be bothered with it no more. They can call me anything they want to call me. You know, I heard a thing a long time ago. Some woman is good looking, she's hot, and she fucks around a lot. Another woman would say, "You're a whore, you're a slut." She turned around with a smile and said, "You can call me what you want, but your husband, he just calls me." So that's like right up in your ass, bro. And
What, you got people's husbands calling you on the DL, Sammy? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Tammy?
that I'm gonna live to that. The woman who did that, I'm gonna do the same thing.
You're a whore, Sammy. You're a whore.
You can call me whatever you want, bro. And you're not a pimple on my ass, never.
He knows it's true. He knows about Jack Russo. He knows about Nick Scabetta. He knows what they were doing.
What? Never will be. And all you can live on is lies and fake stuff. One of these guys, there was a picture of John Gotti. The news media had this picture. And he was standing behind John. And all you saw was his eyes. I just want to give you an example. The guy on his video says, "You see those eyes? That's me."
Now he's talking about with Mikey Scabs. He's talking about Mikey Scabs now, right? You see that picture? That's me behind John Gotti. You betrayed John Gotti so bad. And he doesn't have a fucking care in the world about it. He doesn't care. He doesn't have a conscience.
How pathetic is that? And you're saying you're a big shot, John. How pathetic these people are.
How pathetic is he? It's crazy. I'm like mind blown by the way he acts. Even the people that watch him, they're trash. He starts talking about going on Soft White Underbelly because he has 5 million subscribers. You can't get that, Scammy.
And thank God, it's a very, very small part of social media and the genre with the mob.
Don't talk about John like that, Scammy.
I've done some stuff just recently. What's his name? Mark from...
Yeah, Michael Sapor from Czechoslovakia.
No.
Which one?
Mark in California just now.
Oh,
From Soft White Underbelly. Yeah, he gets crackheads and fucking street bums too, because you are one, Scammy. That's a pretty good place for you to be, a Soft White Underbelly, right next to the crackheads and the fucking bum losers, the liars, right next to them. So perfect place for you, really.
Underbelly. Mark Ladia, absolutely.
I just did a thing with him. He loved it, want me back and do another 2 or 3. So I'm dealing with people like you, and he's got 5.5 million subscribers.
And that's the only reason he cares, is because he wants subscribers. He's trying to get subscribers off other people. Wow.
So you guys, you're a disgrace, you're nothing. Bro. Why don't you grow up? If you have that much feeling towards the mob.
Towards the mob, I got this much feeling, none towards the mob. I can give a shit about the mob. It's people like you, though, lying, cowardly, trash, like the shit with your granddaughter. You know what you were talking when you found out your granddaughter was going to be black. You know exactly what you said to the other people in that unit. You know, it's going to come out. And then everyone's going to know what you said. We're going to explain everything. We're going to break down a whole bunch of different scenarios where Sammy is caught out in blatant lies. That's right, Pink Panther. Soft White Underbelly is a trash can of content. Let's just go to the trash can and see what we could dig up. Let's go interview a dirty diaper. They got one. Sammy Gravano.
Stop disgracing it. Act like a man. Tell your story.
He said, stop disgracing the mob. Did he really just say that?
You guys, you're disgracing. You're nothing. Why don't you grow up? If you have that much feeling towards the mob, stop disgracing it. Act like a man. Tell your story.
Wait, what? Stop disgracing the mob. This guy's on drugs. He's got to be on drugs. He's got to be. Like, he is delusional. This is crazy.
But all you seem to know is how to call people rats or put them down.
It's true, though. It's not a lie, is it?
Or what I'm wearing.
You are. You wear shit clothes. You're a fucking bum.
My shoes. What do you give a fuck about my shoes? It's mind-boggling to me. But I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah.
And I hope your ex-wife, Deborah, I hope she spends all your fucking money on QVC and bullshit. I hope she's fucking spending it right now. All of it. Hope you don't get shit. That's what you did. You divorced Deborah so she can hide your money. So you don't have to pay the victims any money. That's what you did, right, Scammy?
Who you are. Grow up. You think you're going to become famous because of that?
You can't take the heat, huh, Scammy? People don't need to cooperate to become famous.
Nobody's going to touch you with a fucking 10-foot pole.
But they got their hands all over your slimy ass, huh, Scammy?
And the people who watch you, I don't know how they watch you.
He's talking about himself. This is like reverse psychology type shit. He is explaining himself because it's so true what he's saying if he were to be talking about himself. Every word.
You're a nothing. You always were a nothing. You always will be a nothing. And you're trying to build yourself up to something you're not. And that's the worst thing.
How'd that drip taste, Sammy? Huh?
Because you'll never make it to what you want or you think you want. Almost choked.
You almost choked on that cocaine drip, huh?
And that less puffer. But, so.
Her face.
Now I'm getting dirty looks left and right.
It's all good.
They just pay fucking Amina Rolf to shut me up. Tell the truth.
Listen, he's on a cocaine babble right now. That's what it is.
Does people send her money to shut me up?
I got Venmo. What's crazy is like everything's wrong. When you say it's a lie, we have so many pictures and videos from that night. Nothing is wrong with the shoe, which is so crazy. Because like, dude, are you obsessed with Sammy's feet? That's how low this is getting. Like, this is so fucking petty. It's like little, like children in high school.
Now you got a skank sticking up for you, Scammy. And the way you talk around these little girls is disgusting. He talks about some guy grabbing his meat right in front of him. He don't care.
Now, if the same guy takes a look between my legs, I won't wear an underwear. So there might be a little bump there. You can see that and point that out to the, you know.
It's so pathetic.
I mean,
this is your
pathetic.
life, dude.
It's pathetic. Should we tell him what happened on the airport?
All right, you ready for this little gay conversation he's about to have with you guys? Ready?
Sure.
Come on, let's tell him.
Just okay, one last thing and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah. Listen, when I was over here in Arizona and we were leaving, and we got there, and
All right, so the guy he's going to be talking about is Jack Russo, okay? Ready?
Check in with eyes or something. You show them your eyes, they know, and you can go on. You can leave your shoes on if you're over 75, which I could leave my shoes on. So we go up there, but he's going to pat me down. I said, all right. And I swear on everything holy.
All right, he's talking about Jack Russo, okay? This is Jack Russo that's going to be patting him down. You ready for this?
He pats my shoulder, he pats my pocket, and he grabs my dick. And he said, what's this? Am I lying at it?
No, I
What's
swear to God,
this?
I never seen
I
anything
said,
like it, dude.
I looked down, I said, are you joking, bro? That's my dick. Let it go. And he really didn't realize it, the guy. And he just put his hands off. He looked fucking white. He turned fucking white.
He said, you joking, Jack? You know what to do with it.
I never happened to me in my life. He had it in his hand. What's this? Let it go, bro. It's my dick.
I'm like, oh, here we go. I was like, it's always an adventure traveling with Sammy.
Never
So that's how he talks in front of these little scabbies around him.
happened to me in my life. I thought it was fucking hysterical. So. Maybe that's it.
The
So,
papinskas.
he thought I was smuggling Italian sausage across the borders or something.
Yeah, maybe. Don't worry, there's a lot more content on the way. I hope you guys all have a great 4th of July. Have a safe one with your family and all that. Happy 4th of July. Lots of content coming. If you guys want to donate, you can hit up the Cash App at Chattin with Staxx. I got tons more content to bring you guys. If you want to be a guest on the show, hit up the email at billstax2021@gmail.com. Go subscribe to the Patreon. You can see all the videos first. You don't have to wait in line. I'll drop a link for it in the chat. And make sure you go subscribe to Sonny Grasso's Patreon channel, The Songfather. We're going to be exposing Sammy Gravano like no one has ever. You will see. I mean, he's already been exposed. But there's a lot more to come. Have a great day, everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this content, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. See you all later. And remember, don't be a Sammy Gravano.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.